that we have those fairy energies in the room, I want to welcome you to the spiritual corner. My name is Prism, Peachan, or PZ, whatever you want to call me, and I'm back with another live reading in the real world. And I have a little bit of a twist to my readings. Today I have brought you a, I would say it's a board game, but it's more of a divination tool now. I've created a little guide for my spirits to play along with. They gave me this idea one day when I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh all over again. Mainly I was watching it just to see if there was any correlation with actual Egyptian gods, but seeing that that's not a thing, I'm just enjoying the message and the little esoterical things that they put in, like past lives, destiny, the higher self, which is Yami, just a lot of different elements, even energy and soul ties when it comes to the friendships that Yuki has. And I was chilling thinking about what I could create, and it just came to me, especially after watching the little Demon Dice arc. So I've created a board. The rules are there are different cards for each space, and wherever it lands will be a message from spirit, and then we'll go into tarot for the clarification. There is 3 rolls, so 3 rolls per reading, and if it lands on a double, then that means that we will roll again, and that is spirit telling us that there's a little bit more to this reading. So I have here different cards for different things. I'm going to go over that in just a moment here and give you guys a overhead so you can see the board a little bit closer. Okay, so here's the board. If you see on the actual spaces, they're all labeled, every single one, and you also have the angel numbers. Each angel number will actually have a synchronicity, but we have additional ones that we're going to pull from here. We also have the shadow cards for anything that you need to know about your shadow or others. Gift cards, which have to do with you guys and your gifts. Female and masculine archetypes to see who is involved in your energy. Fate cards for your fate, obviously. Karmic cards for anything that has to do with any karmics in your energy or anything like that, as well as these, which are just like basic cards. They mainly have intuitive messages from our high priestesses, but there are just different miscellaneous messages in these, so you could consider it just like the baseline of the board. There's actually more here than there are on the other ones, because these are the more, I guess you could say, simplistic messages. And this is just the piece that I'm using a lapis lazuli, so we're going to be following our intuition today, if you will. As I said, as we roll, we're going to pull, see, we already have a double, so that would have been 1 roll, an additional roll, and then 2 more rolls following it if we don't get a double. I also made this an infinity symbol because of life being so infinite. I think of us as, you know, coming on earth in multiple instances. That's why we have past lives, and I wanted it to reflect in our divination board. So let's go ahead and get started. And we have 7 and 7. So we have our star card. We're starting off with a stranger delivers a message. 6, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have an angel number. Awesome. So 111. We want to keep that in mind, but we also have 141. And we have 9 again. Interesting. So you could be closing out a cycle here. This could be a message about that. I like to also consider the roles that we get as a synchronicity sometimes. And you never know, we may end up seeing that come out in the cards. And we have a shadow card to end it. Masks cracking. So someone's mask is cracking. Maybe you might be getting a message about that. 141 has to do with beginnings, and with it doubled, that is, it's almost like the universe is putting a line in the sand. Like this is happening. You are definitely locked in for stability, the beginning of stability. I'm also getting 6, which has to do with your financial situation, responsibilities, just getting a I would say a focus on that. Like you're very focused possibly on just getting things together, having everything situated when it comes to your financial stability, your responsibilities in general, obligations, things that need to get done. You're very focused on that, and in turn, you're focused on your stability. And this is probably the beginning of you creating a routine for that specifically. You could also be getting a message about your path, but you could also be getting a message about anything that's going on in your life, whether it be in your career or it be in your personal life, like with family, love, friends, things like that. With this mask cracking, I'm getting that maybe you are going to be informed about a situation that you were involved in where there was someone that was very much hiding in the shadows, obviously with the shadow card. So let's see where that goes. I brought 2 decks out just in case I need to clarify anything, but we'll see. I'm actually going to go ahead and take this off. We also have 111 here, which means manifestations, the divine being in your aura, in your energy, just trying to make sure that things carry out as they should. And we're clarifying a stranger delivers a message. The Lovers reversed. So this could be a lover who you did not choose. This could be also you not choosing something, a message about you not going in a certain direction. I just had tea, so if I'm burping a lot, I'm so sorry, but I take that as confirmation. So, but take these as they resonate. Of course, this is a collective reading, so not everyone's going to vibe with this. There is some healing going on with the 3 of Swords coming out in reverse. So maybe this messenger is not someone that you chose, but they are going to be able to heal a situation. This could also be a lover that maybe you let go of, who is coming in to heal a situation. I kind of see it more like that. Like you have someone coming in who you may have been rarely connected to. But like I said, this could also be someone that you did not feel that connection with. 8 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Whoever this is, there's caution around this. It could be you, it could be the person that's coming in. I'm getting this is really a description of the person coming in, someone that you did not choose, or that is a lover that you have separated from, who is coming in to reconcile something or heal something. and they're hesitant, they're cautious, they may not even be moving yet. So you may get this message a little bit later down the line, but this is just letting you know that you're going to have a messenger. Wait, actually, with the stranger, now that I'm thinking about it, this could be someone that isn't your lover, who isn't someone that you would choose, but they're coming in to give you some sort of healing. They're coming in cautious, they're coming in with hesitation. It's almost like they're hesitating with delivering this message. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, that's confirmation that this is someone you aren't connected with. Ace of Swords. So this could be someone giving you a message about something that you aren't clear about, that isn't clear. They could be clearing the air of some lies as well. They could also be telling you about some lies that happened. Whatever these lies are, or this lack of clarity, it's something that you were able to dodge with the Tower reversed. This could also be a person who doesn't want a Tower moment, but I wouldn't see them as someone, especially if they don't know you or they're a stranger to you, that they would be wanting to evade something. So this is definitely you evading some sort of lies, some sort of fog. Let's see. Yeah, this is something you evaded and you were able to, with the Five of Pentacles reversed, come out of. You were able to recover from before it got too bad. Maybe there was some rubble that landed in your vicinity, but you weren't dealing with an upheaval, if you will. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this could be someone who is lacking. It's like I feel like they're not the full-blown Queen of Pentacles, someone who is a gold digger, someone that is just highly insecure, very unloving. I feel like this is just someone who is a little hesitant and more so insecure about the message that they're giving. You could also be a little bit, I could say, like, you may not trust this message. You could feel a little bit insecure about what you're receiving, if that makes sense. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, you could be closed off from this stranger when they come in about this truth, or about relaying a situation to heal you about some lies as well. Yeah, and I'm getting the Knight of Wands now reversed. While reading this, you may also feel hesitant. You may also feel cautious about accepting the words right off the bat. And you're not taking it in emotionally. It seems like you may be very just closed off emotionally to the message, detached, if you will. I'm getting very much detached because this is coming from a stranger. But this message is going to give you some clarity with the Seven of Swords reversed. Maybe I can get a little bit on what this message is. Spirit, what is this message of healing? Oh, wow. It could have something to do with the masculine. Whoa. So maybe this is clarity about a masculine who may be emotionally, I'm getting unavailable, or emotionally manipulative, if it is that, if that resonates. that walked away. You could have also walked away from this person. That's where I get that manipulation from. I'm getting manipulation the more I think about it with the Ace of Swords. So this could be a stranger coming in who has some sort of relation to this King of Cups reversed, who knows about some manipulation, who knows about some lies, who knows about some half-truths even. And this is someone that you walked away from. So this could be why this stranger is coming in, because this person doesn't want to face you. It could also just be, I didn't even like think, I just started to shuffle. But this could also be someone who is in your family, in someone else's family, like part of a family. This could also be something having to do with your long-term stability, your legacy, your inheritance. Anything else on this one? Your stability. Yeah, this might have something to do with your stability. So if you had someone who was able to emotionally manipulate in order to gain something off of you, whether it be spiritually or financially, this is a truth about that, clarity about that. And this will help heal the betrayal that you might have endured. All right, and with us having 141, all about stability and responsibility and finance, this may just be about that. So 141, what's the reason for this being here, Spirit? With the mask cracking, this could also be a stranger coming in who knows about the situation, doesn't know you necessarily, or you may not know them, but they are aware of the lack of clarity, the lack of honesty that's going on in your situation. So we also have Ace of Cups with the Six of Wands reversed. So I'm getting you either are very much filled with self-love. Your cup runneth over. This could also be the universe filling your cup. And this has someone, like even with the way these cards look, it's almost as if they're falling because your cup is full, something like that. But I'm honestly getting this being someone's downfall. Someone is embarrassed. Your self-love, your love for others, the infinite love you have for the universe is embarrassing someone else. This could also be someone who sees himself as losing, or playing a losing game because they try to come up against you and your stability. Let's see what else we got here, Spirit. Yeah, this is the Page of Pentacles. So you're getting some sort of message here. You could also be teaching someone a lesson with the way that you love yourself. You're very much coming up here as self-love. Whoa. This could also be with the Queen of Cups reversed and the King of Cups reversed, someone that you used to deal with emotionally. So now that I see that, I'm thinking of this being someone who you did not choose because you saw them as someone that isn't your choice, that doesn't resonate with you. Even though you're coming up in the reverse, I'm feeling that that's just you being closed off rather than being truly in this negative space of emotionally manipulative or even unloving or cold. You're still that sweet energy, but you cut off that reservoir for this King of Cups reversed. Because right here we have the Ace of Cups, and that's your love. That's your ever-flowing love for not just yourself, but for others. And we have the Six of Cups here. So this could be a message about someone in your past. And I'm getting it as it's this King of Cups reversed, especially with the Lovers being in reverse. This is a past love situation. If it's not, you know, take it as it resonates. This could also be family, friend. You know, the love can be just the same for them. And with it being two courts of the same class, cups, it could be a family member, of course. King of Swords. So this person could have been they're able to cut you with their words. They cut people down with lies. They use intellect against others. This could also be someone who's a narcissist. So you could be getting a message about a liar, because of the Ace of Swords reverse. A liar who is someone from your past that is losing right now, losing stability maybe. I'm seeing that you are in a new cycle. You are in a new you're having a new fresh start with the Ace of Wands. If not, you're coming into a fresh start. Yeah, so we have the Two of Cups here. So yeah, this could be, if it's not a Cancer, it could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that, or they could have water and air in their chart mainly, that is someone that you had a connection with. They could have also lied about a connection to stop you from going in a new direction. So it's like they almost tried to stop you from getting your new start, but you got it anyway. Quite interesting. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the mask cracking, and then we'll try to piece this all together. Ace of Pentacles. So this was an opportunity. This could also be something tangible that they tried to take away. And also take the financial situation as it resonates, because it could also be that Four of Wands, that you could have had your stability tried retaken, like your mental stability or your spiritual stability taken by this person. Four of Wands, because this is also stability, like it's really coming out clear here. And from us starting off with, you know, responsibilities, financial responsibilities, 4 on the board, but 111 was also what we landed on. So this is why you're in your new start, or you're about to be, because the universe is with you. They already know that you deserve this, and whoever this is that tried to lie to gain some sort of stability, they were not triumphant, obviously, with this 6 of Wands out here in reverse. So what's up with this mask cracking? They could have their mask cracking because they see that you have your Ace of Pentacles, you have your opportunity for stability here. Yeah, and this could have them envious. This could have them insecure about their own stability. This could have them very much just not feeling secure, maybe even wanting to gain off of your come up, off of your opportunities for stability. They could also, if this isn't stability, a home, they could have been someone that you shared a home with. They could be someone that wanted an opportunity to get a home, and they're sitting in a very lack energy. So they obviously didn't get it. They didn't get that stability. They didn't get that home. Like I said, take it as it resonates, whichever fits. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, it really could be a home. This could be about you being able to just like live a life of stability, and they tried to take that. Something having to do with oh wow, of course, but something having to do with something lifelong, something that would just like help you start a legacy, have a legacy of your own, gain stability, be able to lead in your household, it could seem like. But we also have Three of Cups here. So this is definitely gossip. This is definitely lies, slander. But the mask is cracking. So maybe the mask is cracking about their motives, and their motive was to take something tangible away from you, to have you in lack, possibly having you feel insecure, have you feeling unstable mentally or physically, um, financially. This could also be someone who is insecure in this group. So it could be more than one person, unfortunately. It's just we're shining a light on this King of Cups reverse, King of Swords reverse. Someone who is very emotionally manipulative and ran their mouth a little bit too much. I'm not going to keep these, but I just want to read them. Wheel of Fortune reversed, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this is somebody who is getting karma for something that they did diligently, who wanted to do something over and over again, or was doing something over and over again, just diligently working on this. Intricate parts of this story that they were curating were placed purposely, intentionally. They were intentionally trying to throw you off your game for either stagnate you, or this could also be them stagnated. I mean, honestly, whenever I see energy like this with the mask cracking and all that, I get that this is someone who's already in this energy. They wanted this for you. They wanted you to be in lack. They wanted to be able to gain from their hard work, even though they could have just worked really hard on their own life and gotten what they wanted. But they wanted to slow you down, and not only slow you down, bring you to a halt, but now they're at a halt. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so they're definitely watching you. If they're not, they're keeping tabs. They could be watching your social media. If you don't have social media and they still live in your neighborhood, they could be honestly watching you. They could also be getting word from other people. This is not the fear monger. This is just, to give you those options in case those resonate. But they're definitely, they see what's going on. They see that things are not working. All right, what's this Three of Cups? Six of Pentacles and Page of Cups reversed. So they're not getting what they wanted. And not only are they not getting it, they're whining about it. They are emotionally distraught about it. They are not apologetic of doing this to you, is what I'm also getting from this. But it really doesn't matter if they feel bad or they want to apologize or not. Whatever they took from you caused some sort of shift for your life. Whether you are out of it right now, you're in it, in the middle of this, you're going to be fine, but they still caused a lot of turmoil in your life, trying to halt you, trying to stop you from just getting what you're owed from the universe. This is why their mask is cracking. They're not getting what they want, and they're watching you flourish. They're watching you not bat an eye. You could be very, very much stable in your energy, knowing when to pull back, knowing what to give to. You're winning, obviously, if they're not winning. And you are, I'm getting with the mask cracking, people are starting to see this group but mainly this person for who they are. Yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck with these lies. They're not getting what they wanted, and things are being exposed. That's insane. So we have Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed. The Six of Swords was in reverse, sorry, and the Sun. This is a beautiful combination for someone who deserves justice like you. This is saying, don't worry, we've got you. Even if you can't see what's going on, even if you don't even know what they took, it's being worked out in the universe, and you're going to hear about it with this message from the stranger. This stranger could be of law enforcement or a lawyer, but it could also just be someone who, like I said, is connected with the King of Cups reverse, King of Swords reverse. Someone who was seeing things go down, seeing that this person was in your energy, trying to provoke you, trying to slander you, trying to gossip about you with lies and just baloney, and trying to make you hesitant, even make you feel like you can't trust yourself, trust the messages that are coming in for you. So when this person comes in to tell you this, or you get a message in any type of way, don't shy away from it. Definitely use your discernment, but if you feel like this is right, like that's your intuition calling you to tell you, hey, this is it. This is the message that, confirmation, that was being, that you were alerted to. All right, anything else about the mask cracking? Knight of Cups reversed. So this could be, if this is speaking about the King of Cups reversed, King of Swords reversed, this could be someone who was a player, who was, who had their own ulterior motives, who was love bombing. I'm definitely getting that they had their own ulterior motives with the way that they were treating you with such sweetness and niceness, whether they were a family member or a friend or a lover. They wanted something out of this, and it was not love. It was not genuine at all. Eight of Wands, and you're going to hear about this. That's what I'm getting. You're going to hear about the mask cracking. You're going to hear about the confirmation on them taking something from you that was tangible, or taking, trying to take your spirit, or trying to get people to, go against you, triangulating people with this Three of Cups reversed, not getting what they wanted, whining about it. You're going to hear something about this mask cracking, and it's honestly, if you have already heard it, like, I'm glad that you're getting that justice. If you are in the middle of this and you're not even near this situation, know that it's coming. Know that you are going to get that new start. And even if you feel like, let's say you moved and you were able to just find somewhere to be for the time being, but like your whole life shifted after dealing with this person, know that your justice is coming. Know that you are already in your new start, even if things aren't perfect, even if things seem like you got put into a place that you didn't necessarily want to be. Know that this is like a sandbox for you to recreate or create what you desire. And whatever you lost, it can be rebuilt. You are a magician. If you found this video, you are an empress or an emperor. Well, honestly, the empress, because the empress is who births. And whether you're masculine or feminine, you are able to birth your life however you want to. So don't ever make this situation feel like, don't let this situation make you feel like this is the end. If anything, this is how the universe, how the divine wanted you to start, with a clean slate, or a slate that you're familiar with, and just a new life. And know that if you are still in this situation, you haven't been able to move away, there is going to be a ship coming in. It's going to pick you up and take you away. And when it does, take it. Even if it doesn't feel exactly how you want it, like, speak to the universe, speak to source, ask them, is this my boat? Is this what you were trying to, like, is this the car that you're driving to, you know, pick me up and take me away from this? And when you hear that, yes, that confirmation, get in and don't look back, because whatever you're leaving is nothing but just fodder and lies and just dirty energy. I'm getting a lot of dirty energy from this. I'm gonna get some messages about anything that you need to know at this time. Spirit, what does my collective need to know at this time? The Fool reversed, Two of Swords, what I tell you about, you are the Empress, first of all, before we even get into this. So with the first two being the Fool and the Two of Swords, I'm getting that somebody is stuck and blocked. And it's crazy because it pretty much landed here. And the Fool is reversed twice. So this is definitely like trying to hone in on the fact that this person is nowhere near moving in your direction. They're not going to even be able to get out of this, is what I'm getting. They're blocked. They are in a stalemate, and just like this woman here, they're blindfolded. They can't even see where they're going. And these crows, I'm getting that usually that they signal wisdom, but I'm getting that these crows are like, look at them, they are almost going mad. They are a little bit hostile, and this may be that energy of like this might be the energy of the people around them who are now toying with them, who are now leading them astray. They could have also led them astray to even do this in the first place. But the Four of Wands is out here again. That's crazy. So we have stability on stability. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. So this could have someone who is very, very, very upset. They are also someone who lacks heart. It's like their heart is closed off. This is someone who's heartless, and they are fuming. They are emotionally out of control about the fact that you are the Empress and you are either birthing or about to birth another beautiful world for you to walk in and enjoy. And at the bottom of the deck is Six of Pentacles. So you're getting whatever this is, whether it be actual money, it be peace of mind, it be a home. You're getting whatever this is, and you will be stable. You will be able to move on from this. You will be able to live your life, and this mask cracking, emotionally manipulative, cold, calculated, cunning, lying narcissist is going to be losing, while you're in the Five of Pentacles reverse, recovering from this, recovering from whatever they tried to do after you walked away, or to do while you were walking away, or before you even got up to get out of here. Whatever step that you are in your journey, know that you're speaking to someone that's already been through it. And it's hard at first. There's so many days where you may have headaches because this is your awakening. You may be in emotional turmoil. You may have had days where all you did was rely on the things that made you happy, and even that only helped you get through most of your day. You may have, or maybe even feeling as if the world is just not being kind to you. But I'm telling you, this is all not only for you to grow, but for you to get what you deserve and more, because it seems like you are already bound to this. You are already going to get this beautiful future. It's just that someone pushed you off your game and delayed it. And that's all they did. They delayed it. They didn't take it. They delayed it. All right. So before we go, I want to use my clarity catcher, and we're gonna see what comes out. I'm gonna use the path because I feel like I'm guided to that. But this is a clarity catcher. It has shadow, path, key, and light. The shadow is for the root. The path is for sacral. The key is for heart, and the light is for your sacral. Path is where to go, shadow is what's hidden, key is what unlocks progress, and light is what is supporting you. And I want to see where to go. Where do you go from here? PATH. And the inside are numbers that are relating to the energy. So I'm just going to go through them with spirit and see which one we're choosing today. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. Huh. It says act. We're gonna just pull a few cards on that. What do you mean by act, Spirit? What do they need to act on? I'm getting act on your destiny. Act on your desires. That's interesting. Okay, so we have 2 cards here that are, yeah. So we have King of Wands, which is all about someone who has the vision of where they want to go, someone who is a leader, someone who is courageous, someone who is a very warm, leading energy. They are able to see what they want and help others get to that point. They're very good at working together with others if they need to, but mainly they are like the man of the house. They lead the charge. And then we have Chariot reversed, and we have the Magician. So this is 2 cards of creation, someone that can create. And I feel like that's you. The Chariot reverse is giving me you feeling like your ships haven't come in, or maybe even your ship hasn't came in, like you are in that stage where you're still in this environment and it hasn't picked you up quite yet. And I'm telling you right now, with all of this going on, you're definitely getting picked up. And not only that, you are the Empress, King of Wands, and the Magician. You have the ability to create, to manifest, to lead. It's just you need to make sure that you embody that energy, that you are at a high frequency, that you see yourself for who you truly are, and you go for what you want, so you can be able to celebrate this beautiful union or house or stability, financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is, because you deserve it. This is, I'm talking to my earth angels. I'm only calling in those who are just like me, who are going through those awakenings, who are maybe even lost, who don't know that they are so special and that they are so beautiful, and who need a little bit of confidence to push them forward. And this is your confirmation that you have the ability to keep going. Whether you are in the stages of getting out of this, whether you are just now getting out of this, or you are building up your life and you're in that new start and things are foggy, but you're still moving forward. It doesn't matter where you are, you will move forward because of who you are. I'm going to close out with a starseed message for my starseeds, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. All right, Spirit, what do my collective need to know? The golden children, a path that leads home. This is so beautiful. I know you've been through a lot, but just know that this is happening. So the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Like I told you, you are a rare person, you are special, and you don't even realize how wonderful you are. You may need to dig into your inner child bag. You might need to start to focus, if you haven't already, on things that make you happy that maybe you used to do back in the day when you were a kid, or that bring you into that childlike energy. You also are innocent in all of this. This is what I'm getting from this golden children. You're very much innocent in this whole situation, and it's being known. Whether it is going to be known and you're going to witness it, or this is your confirmation right here and you're going to be told your story from the behind the scenes lens of what's going on through these readings, whether it be from mine or others. Know that you're going to find out, and use your intuition to lead you towards what truly resonates with your story and what doesn't. And then we have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within. Like I said, you need to look into your intuition, trust that, and also get to know yourself. Get to know who you are, who you truly are. You are a leader, whether you don't feel like it right now. You are a leader. You have some vision of what your life is going to be, or what life truly is, and you need to hone in on that. You need to cherish that and know that that's going to get you far. That's going to help you manifest. That's going to help you birth a new life, a new something. You could also be a mother, and you have the ability to nurture any and everything that you create, and that also is your children, your beautiful children, if you have any. If not, you are able to nurture yourself as if you are your child, and you are able to be that person, whether you're there or not, the person that you need to be. I feel like that alarm is confirmation, but I'm gonna go ahead and close this here. That's honestly my alarm. I want to thank you for coming and receiving this message and watching it all the way through. If it resonated with you, leave a like, a comment, and I will see you next time.